matches that are already listed.
Hold on.
Before
we do that,
all right.
are we
I
live?
think it's finally live. I'm sorry, everybody. On my screen it said that it was live. I thought it was live, and then thankfully somebody pointed it out.
Now we're live. You know shit.
Yeah, so I absolutely apologize. Fortunately, we weren't really getting into the Kris Kringle poll, but we were saying congratulations, Casey, for bringing the world champion slap fighting belt over to California.
No, this is perfect, man. This is perfect.
Yep.
Because you know what? That's funny. Shout out to my boy Casey Stevens for smacking him, Sally. Hold on, baby, go in the other room. And then, fuck yeah, I hit smacking Tim Sylvia loose. That was a pretty good one though. Did you guys watch it or how many 8 rounds? They slapped the piss out of each other.
Yeah, I watched the whole card. It was pretty long.
The whole card, holy shit!
Yeah. And
it went the distance or what?
Yeah, it went the distance. But he rocked Tim a couple times.
Wasn't there penalty slaps too though?
Casey Tim got a penalty, so Casey was given a slap.
He was clubbing.
He said he was Tim said he was clubbing, and clubbing is when you hit with the wrist, but there was no proof of it, and the ref said it was good. When I was watching it, it looked like it wasn't clubbing. I was arm wrestling Casey 2 weeks before, and his hand was rock solid, so I was like, dude, Tim's not gonna like getting hit by that, and clearly he didn't.
Hell no.
Fuck no, dude. Hell no.
Speaking of slap fight, we got Derek Smith coming up with his slap fight versus
that's what I wanted to talk about.
What the hell is going on in the arm wrestling world? Everybody's just going to the dark side.
I wonder
when you put that money on the line, man, people do some crazy shit.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If you're in SoCal, when did you find out about this, or when did you hear about this?
I just seen this shit yesterday.
Okay, so it's new to you too.
It's new to me, and I had to make some calls to make sure it was legit, and it's legit.
Yeah, they did a whole face off, and Eddie Hall was in between, and
nice.
There's a dramatic size difference or height difference between Lachlan and Derek. But
yeah, no shit, dude. The Anvil's 6'6" or something.
Yeah.
Well, did you watch the slap? Did you watch the slap comparison power today? Lachlan actually had 200 more.
Yeah,
I think Derek's sandbagging.
I don't know. Lachlan's
I think Derek's sandbagging. I saw him pull back. I saw the gorilla pull that hand back, dude. He's sandbagging.
Well, Lachlan's got a good hook on him in arm wrestling, and that's a lot of the connective chain that makes contact in a slap. So,
Lachlan did. Lachlan's missing a piece of one of his fingers, dude.
That's going on tomorrow, but this is the California Arm Wrestling Podcast, so we're bringing it back to arm wrestling. All right.
No, well, that is California Arm Wrestling. He's a California arm wrestler, dude.
Yeah, we
got us talked about this, man.
That's true. He is number one in Cali right now.
Come on, this is bumping everything up, man.
He went
to Dubai.
They're in Dubai.
Honest, I didn't think it was real. I saw it a week ago or whatever, and I saw something. I think the Lachlan posted it, and I was like, "What? No."
Yeah.
Derek works weekends, and I saw that actually. I wonder if what's going on, because I seen him in Mexicali too, huh?
He was just out there.
He works weekends. Is he taking a break? Is he getting really locked in serious with arm wrestling, or?
Let's put it this way. I mean, he's got some matches coming up, and he said he's gonna be the strongest that anybody's ever seen him. So
nice.
That's what I hear.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
be really cool to see him back.
He's locking in because he's got some serious stuff coming. So.
Right on.
Do you know if he competed in Mexicali, or did he just go out there to support?
He competed. I guess he tore through everybody. Yeah,
I could imagine.
There's a video circulating on the book right now of him getting flash pinned, but I don't know if there's some type of controversy on it, because I see in the comments a bunch of Spanish comments talking about it, but it's just a short clip. It's just somebody clipped it of him getting flashed. And it's literally 6 seconds. But then I seen him comment on it, and he said, "Where's the rest of the video?" So you know what that means,
Did you false start and call it up?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, man, Fudge, dude. Yeah, I think he's sandbagging, dude. When he went for that slap on that bag, he like pulled his hand back a little, dude. That guy's 6'8". He's like almost 400 pounds. You're not slapping the fucking thing, and you're getting a 600 ring. And then Lachlan Adair does it, and he gets like 7 something. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, well,
That's
you know
crazy.
what? Since day one is, since I've been arm wrestling, almost 2.5 years, whatever ago, I've been wanting to see Derek compete. I've never seen Derek compete in person. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of what we've been really pushing for lately. So,
Nice.
Right.
hopefully we'll get to see him compete sometime before the end of the year.
Yeah. Hopefully we see him sometime in December.
Yeah,
Maybe.
man.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, you got some fire matches coming up, man. Keep them coming.
At the Kris Kringle poll.
Well, let's talk about the ones that are already up, huh? So, does question? Does Artem Taranenko have 2 matches or?
Artem's one of the guys that has 2, and there's only one other guy that has 2, but he hasn't been released at all. So, yeah, I just wanted to, I said, you know what, Artem, Artem wasn't supposed to have 2 matches, but we got a private message by somebody, and they just were very ambitious to face him. So,
nice.
I said, hey, you know what, you're already here. People want to face you, okay. I don't typically like to see people compete both arms because I don't feel like they can give that 100% effort, with both arms. I think if you go right arm, I think your left's going to be 80%. I don't think you're going to be 100. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I agree for different opponents. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's like Alex versus Devin, kind of, they fight left and then they fight right, it's a little more balanced.
Yeah, exactly. But if one person only has 1 match and the other person has 2, I just feel like you guys won't be on the same playing field personally.
Right.
But I mean, some people have different gas tanks. You know what I mean? So I guess it just
100%.
depends on your conditioning, depends what type of animal you are. But yeah, I think Artem is that type of special person to where he can do that. And then
the longer he pulls, the more the stickier he gets sometimes.
Yeah. He said he needs a long time to warm up. You know what I mean? So, and then the other
That's
person.
how we got that last guy that he pulled at the one super match.
Yeah. No, he's great, man. I mean, you see him go deeper in, super matches, and I'm like, I don't know how he's not gassed out, but you know what? He's been pulling a very long time, and he trains really hard. So I mean, it definitely shows when he competes. So. And then the other person, I don't know how big their gas tank is that we have, but
so who is it again? It's I want to say one of them is Bob Brown
Bob Brown, and then Ole,
and that's
Taranenko.
right-handed.
Bob Brown, and Artem is right-handed.
Yeah.
And
Artem's right or left? I thought he was left-handed.
Artem is left.
Yeah, right.
Artem and Ole are going left-handed, and then Bob Brown and Artem are right-handed. So, Ole just broke his arm against Bob Brown, right-handed.
When was this? In LA?
It was, I don't know, but Ole just went through a surgery the other day.
Oh man!
What the hell?
Whoa. Yeah, you guys didn't.
Well, at least it's December.
I thought I followed him and I seen it, but I didn't know it was on his arm. I thought it was on his leg because I always see him with that knee brace.
No, it's on his arm. If you watch the match of him and Bob Brown, the match stops because something happened to his arm. I don't know what part of his arm, but it was against Bob Brown.
Dang.
Maybe a spiral because how hard he hits when he goes sideways.
Yeah, he
goes crazy with that hit.
Yeah,
well, you go sideways
too. So who knows?
You run into the bone lock. You don't even run into you run into the bone lock, which is a brick wall. So it's like you get. I mean, that's the problem about hitting. It's like, what are you going to run into when you hit like that? You know. So
and Ole's got a lot of shoulder and all that shoulder power. He's just pushing onto that tendon. Oh man, that's gnarly, dude.
The dude's insane. But like I said, you run into that type of bone lock, it's just a different story, I think. So,
especially versus somebody like Bob Brown too.
Bob Brown's a goat. You know what I mean?
Bob Brown's a sticky bastard.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got that. It just stays.
Yeah.
you can't attack Bob like that. You have to attack Bob the way Will Klingman attacked Bob at the
Yeah.
UAL. You know what I mean?
Wait,
You have to kind of go. You have to go more back. You can't go sideways.
Yeah, because you're going right into you're anchoring down. It's
You're
just
going right
cinching it.
You're going right into his bone lock. So it's like you have to go. You have to, and you have to stay out of the straps. If you go into the straps, you pretty much lost against Bob. So yeah, he utilizes that strap and that bone lock just so good. Outside the straps, back pressure, top roll, that's your best bet. But in the straps, you're screwed.
Yeah, well,
So
I hope
You gotta fight fire
Ole
with
gets
fire.
a good recovery because that especially if he's going to be pulling in December, even though he's not pulling with that arm, like having something that's kind of impinged and having pain, grabbing the peg, like that's going to affect you a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe maybe you guys have more knowledge on how long it takes to heal from some damage like that. I don't know.
Well, I know if it's
take enough drugs, it'll be quick.
Yeah, it depends, honestly.
There is that.
What's up, man?
You take like what they call the
Yeah,
Wolverine
welcome.
drug. Like what is that, BPC 157 or something?
Yeah, get that man some BPC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, get the Wolverine, dude. Get that Joe Rogan in you.
Yeah. But yeah, I think if it's a bone and you're not taking anything or any steroids to help it, it's probably gonna take upwards it'll probably fuse at like 2 months, but then its integrity may take about like a total of 6 months. And then your tendon, it'll get surgically reattached real quick, but then you got to stretch it out. You got to get that stretch or build up that stretch so you can have that mobility and then rebuild that tension in.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so
Dr. Jaden.
hopefully that recovery goes really well for him.
Yeah, man. Especially by December.
Yeah, quick recovery for him, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Matt Silva?
What's up, man? How's my audio? Is it pretty good?
Yeah, your audio's pretty good.
Sounds all right, but that fucking porn stash is killing it, dude.
It's
muffling it.
How much money you got? You want to ride?
I can slide you 40. Hey, so yeah,
mustache ride?
Anyway, so Artem Taranenko versus Bob Brown and Ole Moises. Hopefully, Ole gets
hold on,
right.
Travis. You were saying something earlier before Spence cut you off. What was that? Do you remember? There was something about the other opponent who has 2 matches.
Yeah, the other opponent that has 2 matches. I don't know how their conditioning is, but they're a pretty big name. So it's
not announced yet, right?
That one's not announced yet. No, so that'll be announced probably not this next week, because this next weekend is next Friday is the next match that's going to be released. It'll be the match after that. So that opponent has 2 matches, but I mean, what's left on the card, the other 7 matches, I mean, there's nothing that's like, oh my god, that's not like a great match. Like, these matches are like, how the fuck did you get this person type of situation? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard you got Vitaly versus Devin. Is that true?
Oh,
imagine.
Shit. You got that
one. Brian Shaw doing all this work in the background when all they need to do is call Travis.
Right? Yeah.
That's where all the turmoil is.
Yeah.
I gotta say this. I've already said it, but shout out to the Southern guys, man. These guys are just so easy to work with. They just want to pull, man. They're killers. Awesome. They're absolute killers. And there's some people. Full transparency. I'm a very transparent person. Some people ask for crazy amount of money. I'm like, fuck no. You cannot reimburse me that type of money. Like, you cannot reimburse me that type of money you're asking for. Even if I put you on a stat card, like, you're just not worth that type of money. Like, no offense to you and your skill set and your level, but like, I don't personally think your value is going to bring me back what I'm going to put into you. You know what I mean? So,
right.
What are we talking, like 60K?
No.
Like ours now?
No, we're talking.
Well, we're in America, so it'll probably be a lot.
Yeah, I mean, some people just. I mean, I wish I had just 60K to drop on one person.
For sure, get that Devin versus Vitaly.
Yeah, I wish we could get some of those East versus West type level, but they're binded under contracts. All those guys.
Well,
So
this is the next best thing. Definitely
this
for
is-
California. This is the next
Yeah.
best thing.
I gotta say this, this event that we're putting on is like, if people don't get those opportunities on East versus West, that's what me and Kane have really talked about. Hold on, I got some kids I'm gonna knock out. Hey,
Yeah, I love those matches.
Yeah.
I love the matches that were already announced. Whatever
Yeah.
they
That's
are.
what I'm saying.
Do you got Zach? Do you got them all on deck or what?
No, I got to pull them up. I had them, but
Yeah.
No.
Well, I was just wondering because that I wanted to know that. I know I saw Artem had the 2 matches. I was like, oh damn, did one of them cancel or? So no, I guess he's just a savage. He's just fight them both.
yeah. So, yeah, fucking recent, man. When it comes to these matches, like, it's a lot, man. Like, you have to realize, like, you're getting hotels for these guys. You're setting up their travel. Like, let's say, half these guys go to LAX. It's like I have to get travel, from LAX for them. I have to make sure every single piece is just set up perfectly because you want these guys to come back. You want them to have that VIP experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to really show them like a better time than they're gonna see at other promotions. And me personally, like I have very high expectations with everything that I do. So I really want to show these guys like a really memorable time. Be like, oh my god, like we have a great time at East vs West, but this is damn near as close as you can get to that. You know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah.
Well, kind of like
The last one was sick.
What are you talking about? Let's say last Kringle pool.
Yeah, I wish I could have made it. That one was crazy at the movie
last
theater.
one's fire, but this one's gonna blow shit out the water, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
what I said was so it's kind of like East versus West, or like I don't know. I want to say Knuckles Up, but last time I guess it wasn't super cool. You know what I mean on payments or whatever. But Knuckles Up, I heard, does a crazy thing. Like the whole roll the red carpet out and whatnot. Travel, all that. You get to the hotel or you get to the airport. They pick you up from the airport. You get, you know what I mean? Pay for the meals and whatnot. And that's kind of what it sounds like.
That's literally, it's just a hands off. It's hands off. Like you're pretty, tailored to. And I want these guys to feel special. I want them to come back. The guys that we're bringing in, they're obviously good. And they obviously have a draw, so I want them to feel special. And I want everybody at this, event to feel special. Not even just the athletes. I've been really trying to replicate in this event a lot of the stuff that the Savannah Bananas baseball team, that the owner is doing with the fans, just more fan engagement, because people sit around and they really sit on their hands for 5, 6, 7 hours at an event, and they don't, they're just another spectator in the crowd, and I don't want people to feel that way. So we're going to try to do as much fan engagement as possible.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, our goal is to have this pay-per-view under 3 hours if possible for the 14 matches. So that's a big key to really build this sport, is time frame for matches. Nobody wants to sit and watch a 7 fucking hour pay-per-view. I'm sorry. Like, it's not going to grow the sport. It's just too long. 3 hour time limit is definitely what we're really focused on. And eventually in the future, it's probably going to get closer to 2.5 hours, because people are very hard to retain their attention span for a long period of time. So if you can give them a lot of entertainment, jam packed, like that's the goal to really have more success. So yeah, that's what we're really focusing on. And it's going to be I believe it's going to be a sellout. There's 500 seats available.
Nice.
We're cross promoting it with Big Owls, so they're going to be having it in their venue.
Nice.
And they just they had a UFC event there 2 weeks ago, and they sold you just come there and watch the UFC in person, and they charge $20 cover charge. And they promoted it a week before their event, they said, and they sold 300 covers. So 300 people showed up and spent $20 to come watch the UFC at the space that we're holding the event. So they think if they could sell that many,
what they paid for.
Yeah, they think if they could sell that many covers just for that on a TV screen, they could easily help us sell an in-person pay-per-view event for people to come watch it in person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cross promotion is going to be there. So once I'm going to let everybody know, like, hey, tickets are live to like pre-purchase your arm wrestling ticket or your spectator ticket, whatever you're going to do. But it's only going to have 500 available. So if it's 300 pullers or 200 pullers and 300 spectators, whatever it comes out to, there will only be 500 available online. And if it's sold out before the event starts, then it's sold out, you know? So,
Right.
So I got.
yeah.
So now that is, how are you going to have a tournament?
Yeah. So what me and Kane are talking about, it's not solidified yet, is that we're going to do the amateurs, the masters, the women, and the juniors before the pay-per-view. So they would show up and they would compete from 9 to 1 o'clock, and the pay-per-view would start at 1. And then the pros would go after the pay-per-view because we want to keep the hype going from the pay-per-view. And then because most of those guys are going to be pulling in the tournament as well. So we will leave those guys to pull after the pay-per-view. So we want to knock all the, stuff out before, and then all the really high level guys are going to be pulling after the pay-per-view. So that's what we've been talking about.
So you said 500 seats will fit the venue?
500 seats, yeah. That's like super max capacity.
So
That's quite
then
a lot of people.
How do you go? Do you have a plan like to go about who's going to enter, who can enter the tournament? Is it going to be like the strongest arm on earth or whatever that Brian Shaw is, that they have to pre-order or pre-enter the tournament?
Yeah. You have to, no matter, you're not getting let in the venue. You're not getting let in the venue unless you have a paid for a spectator fee, or if you paid for your tournament fee. So, yeah, it's not like we're just letting every Tom, Dick, and Harry into the event.
No, that makes it way better.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
Makes
be
it way
fair
better
to-
because if you're going to prepay your way into something,
like,
you know that, all right, well, I'm going to go there because I already paid for this. And if not, then you're slappy.
I appreciate, everybody that throws on these tournaments, and obviously like the UAL, obviously it's, free to get into the UAL. You have to pay to get into the UAL if you're not competing, right? Like you have to pay to go see the all the booths and all that. That's what, $20-$30. I don't know what they charge, but regardless, you have to pay for parking. You have to pay for your entry. So it's like by the time you even step in the door, you're $40-$50 in if you didn't even pull. So it's like, you know what I mean? So, so our spectator fee is probably going to be $20, and then the tournament fee will be $50. You won't have to pay for a spectator fee and a tournament fee. If you enter the tournament, it's $50 per arm, right?
Okay. Oh, no shit. Okay.
But we have the best. We have the best damn prizes that you could win at a tournament, cash and crazy raffle prizes. People want arm wrestling tables, TVs. They want some. Oh, they want a pull-up rack. They want a bench press.
I wanted to mention that. You fucking last year kicked ass, dude.
Yeah. So we had amazing.
But I heard about the prizes that were there and what everybody was getting, because I talked to Waldo so often, and I think he won a TV.
Waldo actually won the money tree. So Waldo won this money tree that had $100 on it, but it had all $2 bills on the money tree. So
wow.
Yeah.
Who said
Waldo,
money can't grow on trees, player?
Yeah, right. Sure can.
You just go to Travis, Kris Kringle. You can win a money tree.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to do stuff to keep everybody, like, oh shit, this is cool. Let's do it next year. You know what I mean? So I think that adding,
Travis.
What's up, sweetheart?
I have a question. So you said it's going to be 14 matches?
Yeah, 14.
Have you ever explored like having less matches, or the impact that would be, maybe to have a shorter pay-per-view and kind of concentrate the action, I guess you could say?
100%. We initially said we were doing 10 matches. I'm gonna be honest. Like we were like, hey, we're doing 10 matches, and it just kept getting juicier and juicier.
Yeah.
And
I get it.
I'm like, man, like, me and Kane were talking about like, there's so many high level.
It's like when you play a video game and you're carrying too much shit. and you're walking so slow back to your base so you can fucking offload all this extra shit.
Yeah, and you're
You
all
had
like,
instead of just doing like 2 or 3 trips, like yeah, you get more done at once, but there's more risk getting back, because
Yeah,
because
I
then
tell
look
you,
back and it's
I mean,
nothing worth
I don't know the
dropping.
logistics, so I can't speak if it is risky or not. I was just curious, like if you had like 3 matches that were fucking crazy, and 3 matches could last an hour and a half, you know.
yeah, no,
Well,
look, I'm gonna be honest, like we're over. I'll give you guys like where we at, like are roughly at, like, yeah, we're over 20. We'll tell you that it's over 25. So
I'm
just
sorry. What was that? What was 25?
yeah. So this is it's people are like, oh, like because he pretty much asked like, oh well, I don't know how much risk. Well, we're over 25. We'll put it that way. So people don't understand like what a tournament like this really costs, and like East versus West is probably at like hundreds. You know what I mean? Like they're at hundreds.
Oh yeah,
Are you talking about
easy.
25,000? You're talking about money?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking dollars. Yeah.
Well, I meant not necessarily that
Oh, I
type of
wanted to
risk,
ask that.
but
Hell yeah.
you were talking about how like a 7.5 hour, you know what I mean, like kind of just repeating the same issues that other venues have had, because is 14 matches, is that the golden number, or like how many matches do they do in boxing?
We're
How many
done.
matches do they do?
Yeah, we're done. We're done with like adding the matches. Like, did we want
Yeah,
to do
but you know
14?
what I mean.
No. I was more like set on 10 because my whole thing
Like,
was
could
the
you do
time frame.
5?
I think five is.
What would happen with
I think
5?
I think 5 is too little for the pay per view, right? Like, I think people that like I don't want to buy a pay per view for 5 matches personally.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
hell
gonna be
no.
honest. When I buy a pay per view, like I'll skip through a lot of it.
Yeah.
Well, let me.
Like if
that's
I
what
can't
that's
watch
what
it on time, like I just kind of skip through, like,
Well, that's why
and that's what
that's
we're
why
talking
5 would be a
Matt,
little too small.
Right.
Do you
and man,
guys?
and that's what we're talking about. Sorry, and that's what we're talking about. This is what me and Kane have been talking about religiously: is the skipping through the bullshit. We want to have nonstop interaction with whether it's the crowd or the arm wrestlers in general. We don't want you to skip through it. We want you to fucking watch it. We want to have such good entertainment, whether it's doing the walkouts, doing some crazy shit, or just fan engagement in between those rounds, to where it's like, I don't have to
I'm
skip
not
through this
skipping through
bullshit.
that. Like I'm skipping through matches. Like I don't want, like when East versus West. Like I want to be honest with you. I don't really care about all 14 of the matches.
You care
There's
about
really
Ready
like
Go,
Buy
5.
it.
Ready Go.
There's really like 5 that I really care about. I mean, like I haven't been arm wrestling as long. I've been watching arm wrestling since 2009. I've been arm wrestling for like maybe 6 years, and so like, I mean, I'm so saturated with it over the years that like,
I
I
love
don't
14 matches is perfect.
Yeah,
I love it.
because what like
Yeah,
the
14.
UFC has
12.
about like 14 if you include the early
You get
prelims,
prelims,
and
you
the
got
main
the
event.
early. You got
But
the
then
early
those-
prelim. You got
those
the
go on
prelim, and then you got
forever.
the main card.
I'm probably the minority here. I'm probably the minority. I'm not a normal person. I'm kind of weird.
I was about to say, dude, you're definitely the minority. You're definitely not
Yeah.
normal.
And that's why I ask. I don't understand. I don't understand the
So,
industry or the
What
metrics.
I wanted to say was,
I was just curious.
have you guys ever watched the Mac events?
I've never watched one
No,
live. I never watched one live.
I see him post them all the time, but I don't ever watch them.
Okay, so he throws super matches also, right? Ian Carnegie, and he does it. He has a boatload of super matches, but he does a thing where it's very quick, rapid fire. But if the engagement's there, you have like a certain setup, right? If you don't get up set up certain amount of time, boom, they get us right, get you guys right.
Well, he
And
has
then-
his own league. He has his tables and all that stuff.
Yeah, the whole
different.
table. But
Yeah.
I'm saying
Everything's
it's
different.
possible to have,
True.
and I think his whole thing is having 20 plus matches down in under like 2 hours or 3, something crazy.
That is
I want to
pretty
say it's
crazy.
like 3 hours I think it's less, but I don't want to be
He
talking on my
he
ass.
rewrote the book though. He rewrote the
Yeah, but
the
I'm just
playbook,
saying
you know?
in general, if you
I'm
like
not
listen to the
criticizing
rules,
him.
like
It's
refing,
cool.
and you just be like, hey, you know, get them right. Not everybody's really super like I don't know.
Yeah.
The best way I
WAL,
can
like
explain is like
ready,
Devin.
yeah.
You know, like no. I feel like especially with the people that Travis has called out here, all the South guys, they're pretty non-ready go type dudes. You know what I mean? Let's bang.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
they're-
mind set
Art of
grips.
tear an ankle, let's
They're
bang.
killers. They're killers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
they're all killers. Every single person on this card is a fucking killer. So and we went with a lot of lighter guys too. I mean, we love the heavier matches, but like I feel like we've been seeing so many heavy matches, and these light dudes they bang. They
Oh, yeah.
bang.
You know what's funny? I wanted to ask how many super heavies do we got on this card? How many heavies
Shit.
do we got? You drop at least a number.
Yeah, I think we have 2.
Okay, I'll take
Right
that.
on.
Hell
I think we
yeah.
have 2. I think we
Nice.
have 2.
Like
Are these-
in arm wrestling, I enjoy watching the lighter weights, just like as if you're watching UFC, because you see a lot of
Yeah.
like, because it's all about
It's
that clash. You'll get the same like back and forth with the lighter guy that you'll get with a super heavyweight. And like in UFC, sometimes the lighter weights are way more entertaining than the heavier weights. Like it's only in some things like powerlifting and strongman where you just want to see the biggest guys because you're looking for the biggest number. That's one
Yeah.
thing that's really
Are we
awesome
doing?
about arm
Are you
wrestling.
doing weigh-ins, Travis?
Yeah,
Are
we're doing
athletes?
Or are you just
Okay,
going off
so
of
there's
word?
like
Wait.
people have to be the same weight. Like it's like a weight class thing. Like
No, like some people agreed on weights. Like
or
Artem
more like
is
an exhibition style matches.
Artem isn't solidified. Hunter Knopf's, Justin Bishop are locked in at 185, and that's big for them. That's I mean
Nice.
we 185, yeah.
Oh,
That's-
okay. That's
Justin competes at 172, 176. So does Hunter, but Hunter just competed like early last year or whatever at like 154. So just imagine
he used to be a lightweight.
That's what I
like
thought.
30 pounds of muscle on that guy. That's crazy. That's
That's
wild.
nuts.
That dude's he's like an ex-MMA fighter too, man.
He's a killer, man. I mean,
I love Hunter Knopf, dude.
Hey, Street
When will you
Fighter.
have all the matches announced?
They will all be announced by early October.
Okay.
It's every 2 weeks. So the next 7 weeks are 14 weeks technically, since it's every 2 weeks.
So all the matches are locked in already, or is there still
all the matches are set. We're not setting
All
anything
mapped
else.
out.
Let me ask you, man. So since Matt already asked you about dollar signs, he don't care about reaching in people's pockets. Let me ask, man.
I didn't ask about money.
How does this work? Like, do you pay them in advance? Do you hit them with a deadline? Because just in case somebody
need some
pulls
money,
out, gets
Spencer?
injured.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to pay them in
Let me
advance.
Venmo you.
Yeah.
So no, this is how it works. We locked all our athletes in actually a couple of days ago, our last athlete. And then so what we're doing right now is we're looking at plane flights. Obviously what's going to help us a little bit more financially, right? Whether it's Ontario Airport or LAX, and we have to get somebody to LAX and pick them up essentially, right?
Mhm.
And then also I've already been I've already contacted multiple hotels to see very nice hotels to see who can give me the best group rates. And I look at hotels in a certain way that it's like I'm having these guys picked up in exotic cars and classic cars for the matches when of the day. So before their match, they're getting picked up in exotic or classic cars, whatever car of their choosing is. Because I reached out to a bunch of car clubs, and I'm in.
That's quite VIP.
California is
yeah,
the
right.
place to do it too, dude. SoCal got all the nice ass places.
Yeah, so I'm in talks with some really cool car clubs right now, and they're going to be a big part of the toy drive. So how am I going to fill this venue, you guys ask, right? This is where I'm at, like on my brain, is car clubs. They love toy drives. So if they come and bring the toys, they love to spend money. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like arm wrestlers are kind of cheap. So like they're not gonna buy shirts, really. They're not gonna buy merchandise at the place. They're not gonna spend all this type of money. So who's gonna spend the money? People in car clubs. like they love to spend money on their cars. They love to spend money at venues. So one, they're going to be helping by bringing the athletes to the venue from the hotel, and two, they're going to spend money at the venue, whether it's food or apparel or spectator fees or whatever the case may be. That's what it's going to be, right? So they're going to help with that end, and they're going to come. I'm going to roll the red carpet out for these guys, right, at the venue, and that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
They're going to hop out, walk up, you know, and that's just what it is.
Sounds
so,
like they're gonna love also showing off their toys, you know. So like they get a little bit of that ego boost also, you know. They're like, oh yeah, they like my car, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's dope, dude.
I like it. That's a good
dope.
idea.
That's what we're gonna be at. And yeah, I'm definitely pumped for it. So yeah, we'll
So what? You're just gonna level up every year like this? Because next year you gotta, no doubt, you gotta have Vitaly to match this, dude.
You know what? It's not even like I said. I want to bring people into this that like really don't get those higher level opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that like they remember something special and they get the opportunity that they potentially won't ever get. So if you do come in like a top 4 scenario, then you might have the opportunity to pull out one of these events. And if this does really well, we might do this every quarter, you know, because Get Cracked is not planning to just have this like a Kris Kringle pool type scenario. Like
you said, Get Cracked, is that?
Yeah, that's the brand. That's the brand. That's the brand. Get Cracked.
Oh shoot! Okay. Hell yeah.
So.
That's your brand, or is that just?
Yeah. I started it. We're pushing it into all sports. It's not just going to be arm wrestling. It's going to be football, baseball, like just like videos of Get Cracked people that are in highlights. We're going to try to have them on our podcast in the future.
Get Cracked. So what? Like, you're going to do Run It Straight or what?
No.
So it's gonna be just guys that are featured in like these highlight getting cracked videos, whether it's MMA like knockout get cracked type of scenarios. But it's starting with arm wrestling, Get Cracked. Like I'm the wrist cracker, so it's got to be Get Cracked, bro.
Yeah, I like
it. The wrist cracker.
I like
wrist cracker, boy.
So I'm kind of curious when this Kris Kringle event is finished. When do you have like a break before you start planning for the next one, or do you just have to get right on it immediately?
No, yeah. I mean, when you are planning an event like this, we started 7.5 months in advance. Like we didn't know, we want it to be perfect. Our production, everything with our filming, our videos, we have to build the brand still. This is our first pay-per-view. So it's like, you could lose your ass if you don't prepare accordingly.
Right.
If you don't have people in the seats, if you don't have people in the seats, if you don't have people buying the pay-per-view, you will lose your ass. So it's like, sure, you could lose a lot of money, but and that's why we're preparing so far in advance, is because like we want to be successful. Like obviously it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Like, I mean, it's not cheap to bring in athletes, flying in athletes from across the country. We're flying in athletes from not only just, South Carolina or Canada. We're flying people in from Australia, like, you know what I mean? Like all these people coming in from around the world, like this shit's not
Australia.
This shit's not huge.
Man, that actually kind of leads into my next question. Like, how many athletes are outside of the United States that you got coming in?
Just outside the United States, just Canada and Australia. So 2.
Wow.
One from each of those. Yeah.
Right on.
Nice.
That's pretty cool that you're even like giving those guys opportunity also.
2 in Canada and 1 in Australia. So, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
There's only 3 people from Australia that arm wrestle. So.
And one of them slapping tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
are you going to be doing any wrist cracking during the event?
Oh yeah, are you competing?
I'm honestly, I haven't. I want to, because that's going to be like where I want to jump into the pro division and kind of see like where I am. Right. I've been training, of course. But like to me, the event comes first above everything. Like, I want it to be perfect. And if I see people that like seem like they're like slouching or not having like a very exciting time, like I'm gonna switch shit up on the spot, like because I want people to be fully engaged, and like my tournament appearance is not the focus compared
If I were
to
you, Travis, if I were you, I would not compete.
yeah, like that's where I'm at right now, I think, is because I'm working so
I wouldn't
hard
do it.
on just like making, like, I'm gonna tell you this. I competed last year, my super match, I competed in the tournament. By the end of the night, I was so drained because I was setting up the event like hours before, and I competed super match in the tournament and doing all the prizes. It was exhausting. It was exhausting. Yeah, it was.
I wouldn't do it. I'm not saying never do it, but because like Engen did it once before and it was okay. But like, you don't want to compete in your own promotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well, like-
no, it's a lot, man, for sure.
Yeah, like
and,
one of the.
and
Oh, sorry.
no, in reality, like I love to compete, but I love the promotion sides of it. Like my full transparency, I want to be one of the biggest arm wrestling promoters in the world. Like
Right.
I respect East vs West, but I see certain things that they're not hitting that I think I can hit. So I think that, like, obviously we don't have the investors. Like, this is coming out of me and Kane's pockets. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if we don't get like the amount of sponsors, we got some sponsors lined up, but like if we don't get the amount that we want, obviously it's on us. You know what I mean? Like, it's
You
our
keep saying.
responsibility.
So is
It's
Kane
our
a partner to
responsibility.
this also with you, Trev?
Yeah, Kane's my partner. So
Okay, no, because you keep mentioning him. I'm like, oh well, but he's also like not in the limelight.
He's been
'Cause I
posting
never
all
really
the
see him
matches
behind.
on his page.
well, Kane drops all the matches. Kane drops
Right.
all the matches on his
No, he
page.
definitely does, but he does. He's one of those like very humble, I guess, because I never see him like say like man, I'm behind this, pushing this, like kind of like Robert Baxter and Dexter or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where Robert's very in the behind, like doing his thing, but then Dexter's doing his thing, talking and shit.
I'm a very outspoken person, and I told Kane I like him to be like how he is, because Kane doesn't like. I'm on
Kane's killer,
Instagram.
dude.
I'm on Instagram. I say conspiracy theories, which are mainly the truth most of the time, and so I get into those deep rabbit holes. And so I said, Kane, you need to kind of stay doing what you're doing, because like you are like the Robert Baxter. You're the quiet one, right? Me, I'm the one I'm the one that'll tell you to go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? So, and that's where I'm at. But I have to dial that back too, as like a leader and like a promotional guy, of course. But if I don't like you, I'll tell you I don't like you. I don't care.
Hey, a
Just
little.
thinking that,
Hey,
dude,
You
a
just
little
be
bit of-
yourself, Travis.
Yeah, a little bit of controversy with like a promoter actually goes a long way. You know, like Dana White. When Dana, like, because people that are coming into the sport and they hear Dana White like talk trash about like one of their fighters, they're all like, "Whoa," you know, like it kind of riles people up, like because somebody's a fan of that person, they'll get all, you know, it kind of riles people up a little bit. I always like it, even though I personally don't like Dana White, but you know, he's very
I
entertaining.
love me some Dana.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
very entertaining.
Travis,
What's up?
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So you're doing all this work, right? You're your own CEO. You're your own boss. No one is telling you what to do. You don't have to do any of this, right?
Yeah.
So you just be yourself.
Yeah, I plan on it.
You just be yourself, because if you can't be yourself in your own thing, then it's going to become a job.
Yeah, I don't want that.
It's going to become work again. So you just be whoever you are, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But don't.
And people look at it. People will look at it like, oh, like people are in this for the money. Like, honestly, I don't even care if we broke even on this event. I don't care, as long as people just. My whole thing. Look, this is why I do Christmas lights, right? This is why I do Christmas lights. I want people to be like, oh my God, this house looks amazing, whether it's their house or my house. I want them to look at it and be like, I'm gonna remember this to the rest of my life. And that's why I got into doing Christmas lights. I remember shit as a kid. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Thoroughbred. It's a little community over here in Ranch Cucamonga. And as a kid, I used to go through Thoroughbred and I used to be like in awe of these lights. And I'm like, I want to do that one day. I want to like try to do that, right? And I did it, and I did it better than them. Like I now do stuff better than them, and like I've achieved that goal. Like I'm proud of that, right? Now I have people looking at our house, and I do people's houses. I have over 100 Christmas light clients, right? And this year I'm trying to get to 300. So
That's impressive.
that being said, I'm trying to expand the team, and I'm trying to teach them to do the things that I do it with the level that I do it, right? And so I'm trying to bring that into arm wrestling. I'm trying to show somebody or people a different side of arm wrestling. Like,
Yeah.
like for,
You don't
like,
don't wait for permission. Don't wait for permission.
I don't ask nobody for permission. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I can see that about you. You're not waiting for permission. You're not waiting for a shoulder tap. You're just doing whatever you're doing, and people can support it or they can't. And that's exactly how you should be doing all this.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't. But you were true to yourself.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. And like last year, I got a bunch of shit from a bunch of people like, oh, like you should give more money to the pros instead of like doing this raffle thing. Fuck no. Like everybody's paying to get in, bro. Whatever level you're at, it's everybody goes at their own level, and that's just what it is. Like I want the amateurs to be like, oh my God, I want a TV. Like I paid $50. I want a trophy. I want a TV. Like I want everybody to have the opportunity to win something. Sure, pros are getting money too. They got money that I'm offering to the pros, but it's like, but bro, if an amateur that just got in 3 months ago want a flat screen TV or something, like you know how fucking stoked they are to continue arm wrestling. Like that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
And then also,
you know what it's like coming from the bottom too already. You know what I mean? You're starting your journey in arm wrestling too, so you know exactly what it's like.
And also,
when you compete and you get first place, you don't get shit. You're like, damn it,
bro. You get a little fucking $2 medal. This shit fucking sucks, dude. Yeah. So. Like, at least you win a raffle ticket in our tournaments and you have the opportunity. Maybe we'll have a PS5 or we'll have a new Nintendo Switch this year. We'll have 5 arm wrestling tables. I don't know. Whatever the budget allocates at that time to where we're like, hey, we do have this amount of money set aside to where it's like we could do this, then great, we can do it. If the money is like a little tightly stretched a little bit more, then I'm like, we're going to have to pull back a little bit. And everybody just has to understand that, like, it all comes down to, like, what the dollars look like, whether I have extra money or whether we have extra sponsorship money. So that's really what it comes down to is, like, hey, who's going to support? Or if I'm, doing really well, doing more Christmas lights, whatever the case may be, like, we're trying to do what we can for the community. And I just want the community to know that, like, hey, we're trying to give you something that you're going to remember the rest of your life. And that's what our events are. It's not just another event with us. And that's why we're trying to get better and better every year. And this is our first pay-per-view. So obviously we might have some hiccups, but we are preparing very far in advance to not have hiccups. So
yeah, it's always so hard to guarantee, like with tech stuff. Like, I mean, I feel like I deal with it every time.
Is there a production company you're going to use?
Yeah, so we're typically Benji has recorded our events the last 2 years. We're bringing in a guy named Isaiah Warlock. I don't know if you guys watch Slaughterhouse.
What a name!
Kane Slaughterhouse videos. His edits look incredible. Isaiah, I believe, filmed a lot of that. But we're also bringing in Adam Silver and his team.
Oh, nice.
Oh, all right. That's pretty cool.
Now you're talking.
So yeah, we don't, they have experience with pay-per-views and stuff like that. So we want to make sure we're kind of on our shit. Yeah. So
I like how he scored with North versus South too. It was pretty sick. The scoreboard and all that.
Yeah. We're trying to do, you know how like they have like, you know how in East versus West they kind of have like a face-off and like their ratings and shit like that.
Yeah, like, that's sick. That's what they need.
We want to implement that. We want to implement replays, not like continuous replays. You get one replay. If you get your replay right, you get another replay. If you think, but if you get it wrong, you lose your replay after that. Yeah.
I love
that's gonna save some time too.
Yeah, I love little gamification of stuff like that. I think it makes it more interesting as a viewer if you like kind of Did I mute myself? Oh no, Matt muted him. But like, if like. As a viewer and you kind of understand that there's certain like limitations that you can play with, it's really
Yeah.
really cool to see it involved like in a event.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm super pumped for it. Obviously, like we have other matches like Michael Brown, Austin Finley. That's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah,
Like
know
people are
that.
thinking,
Yeah, do you have a list of the matches, Trev, by chance?
they're on the Get Cracked Instagram. Actually, I posted all of them on the Get Cracked Instagram. So if you don't follow it, go ahead and follow it.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
I
go ahead and
follow
follow
it.
that right now on Instagram.
Is there any match? Could you just run off some of the matches that you do know that you've already mentioned?
Yeah. So
besides the Artems.
So Sarah Latona versus Jessie. I don't know Jessie. I know Sarah Latona.
I know Sarah
She's-
Latona and Jason Latona, right?
Yeah, Sarah and Jason Latona. She's having a match against this lady out of Utah named Jessie. So she's really good. I guess she won the East vs West tournament that she went to in Texas, I believe, or something like that. So Sarah's like, I think it would be a great match, and
Is there
so
a weight
that's
class
happening.
on that?
I think it's 125 or 135 or something like that. So I have to go back
so
to
the
our
other girl's pretty small too.
I have to go back to our messages and double check the weight.
How
It'll
did
be
this
145.
John Terrion and Dallas Langston match come about?
Okay, so John actually beat Dallas right-handed when I first started arm wrestling about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. That happened in LA. They had a right and a left-handed match. Dallas beat him left-handed, and then they had a right-handed match. Dallas cut a lot of weight for that, I guess. And I guess he wasn't 100%, he says. But John has been on an absolute tear, and Dallas really wants that match back. So John was one of the first guys I reached out to. And yeah, John said okay. And yeah, so I'm flying John and his wife out, and that'll be great. That'll be a little vacation for them, you know. But Dallas is training really hard. The dude he's a beast right now. He's training hard. I know he wants that match back.
What's the weight? Because I know John's. They're both pretty small, but Dallas is.
I think that's at 210. Like I said, I'll have to take a look back on the messages. We'll reconfirm everything like a month in advance. I mean, these guys are probably 5 or 10 pounds within their ranges right now. Some people are under, some people are slightly over, but if anything, Dallas is slightly over. John Therion's like almost at 185 right now, so he's like he's a lot lighter than Dallas right now. But John's also strong as fuck too. So
John's slim and trim, dude. That dude's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So you could say this is kind of a grudge match,
dude. Especially when you get into those straps. I like that one. I do.
Yeah. So that'll be really good.
So it's almost like the situation with Michael Brown and Austin Fenley, right? Because they pulled before.
Yeah, well, I think you really can't really compare that one 100% because
he had two matches that day. It's kind of the same thing you were saying earlier.
Mike Brown did have a super match that same arm that he faced Austin with. So, yeah, he lost to Austin, I think 3-1 or something like that. But he did have a super match with I forget what the guy's name was before that. I'm gonna tell you this: Michael Brown, after he faced Oguz is incredible. Incredible. That dude is incredible, and that was probably the best match I've ever seen in my entire life. Michael Brown was down 2-0, and he was ready to get the door just slammed on him, and he stopped Oguz above the pad and started with the flop press and came back and won 3-2.
That's arm wrestling.
The best comeback I've ever seen in arm wrestling was that match, and I will not put Michael Brown on the unfavored side on any match he is ever going to get after seeing that match.
Anybody listening, if you haven't seen that match, go check that out on the Slaughterhouse on Kane Fontecchio's channel. That's fire. That's peak arm wrestling. And that's in California, baby. But Mike Brown, you can't count him out. And I know he's on a tear. Well, he's also getting stronger. He's getting bigger.
He's getting old man stuff to do.
Peace out, brother.
Oh, but first, hold on. Wait. Let me go in the kitchen here. We all got to do
dead bodies on the podcast, dude.
Who's cooking?
Those are under the house, bro. Come on. I still got a spot for Caleb.
Is it next to your purse or what?
It's next to my purse, yeah, or his purse. All right, throw him
All
up.
right.
What, dude? You still look the same, man.
What do
Or
you
you
mean?
want us? You want us all to do it?
Yeah, come on, let's see. Let's see who has the biggest.
Oh, you want me
Come
to
on,
pull my
Spencer,
pants
get up.
down?
No, I don't need that question answered. I don't know. It's looking kind of small. You got to get back.
Yeah,
Get the money shot here.
This is as far back as I can get.
Hey, what did Lachlan Adair? That looks fluffy.
Fluffy.
That's what Lachlan Adair said to Derek Smith. It looks fluffy.
He told me my beard was to hide my double chin.
Damn.
Wow. I can feel you on that, Payne. I ain't got nothing to say about that.
I love Lachlan. He's like one of my arm wrestling friends. He's a really good guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Lachlan's
he's
sick.
he's good, man. But I'm hoping my boy Derek knocks his noodle back, respectably though, with all due respect.
Respectively.
Yeah.
It's so weird thinking of Derek hitting anyone. You know,
That's crazy,
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'm
I'm
really-
That's kind of
I
what I
really
was
hope
thinking.
it's-
Oh, you know what?
it's so out of
let's do
character. Like
yeah.
it's so out of character. I bet you he like had a long ass phone call with Lachlan too. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like, are we really gonna
Trying
slap
to
each
like
other?
Oh yeah.
trying to smooth everything out, and we're like, hey man, I'm just I don't want to hurt you, but I got
One
I don't know.
One of the
man.
things
I'm really hoping he sandbagged. Did you see the slap on the Voice Arm Wrestling?
I haven't seen anything.
You mean when they hit the
I've
punching
been
bag?
out of touch.
Yeah, when they slapped that when both of them like off balance, they slapped that fucking
Yeah.
the ball.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
power
What
test.
numbers did they get?
Fucking all ass. I don't know.
We
dude.
talked about it earlier. Lachlan got like
it's a
200
slap.
more.
Yeah, it's a slap.
Yeah,
you
but the
ain't gonna
impact
get the
that they
same
use-
power. Because
Both of them left their feet, and I'm pretty sure because I remember talking to Casey about the fucking crazy ass rules or whatever the rules are to slap somebody in the goddamn face. So you can't leave
pivot.
your feet
Yeah.
or something crazy. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm hoping
Even
Derek
though I
Smith
don't
is
like
just
the guy,
super fucking underselling it,
even
dude.
though I don't like Casey,
That's your
pretty
dog,
sure he'd
man.
knock
We
both
need
of
to
them
get those
out.
troll videos.
I'm pretty sure
going.
he'd knock both Derek. I'm pretty sure he'd knock Derek and Lachlan out at the
Yeah,
same
with,
time.
yeah.
Slide
with
them
the
out.
size of a head that Casey
Yeah, I
has, I
got-
don't think you hurting him. Like
I don't know. Honestly,
Hey.
that's what. Hey, Trav, your next the next in between like pastimes, we need to have the Derek Smith versus
But that on
Casey
Great Crack.
super slap.
No, don't do it.
But that on
That
Great
is
Crack.
if he could win his match though.
yeah.
I'll tell you this, man. I don't want to have to pay. I don't have to pay those guys for their hospital bills.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that bullshit. All right, guys.
Oh,
we'll see you.
God.
Thanks for having me
Yeah.
on.
All right, man. Have
Hey,
a
good
good
job.
seeing
weekend,
you,
bro.
Matt.
Later,
Bye,
King.
guys.
So I do have
Yeah.
those goddamn mangoes.
I do have a
Crazy.
question, Travis. So how difficult is it to get a match or to set up a match for a opponent that's outside of the United States? Like just to convince them to pull a certain person, not just to come out, but just pull a certain person.
It's easy because you go to the person that you really want and you ask them who they want. So it's not about saying like, hey, I'm setting you up with this person. If this person is popular enough, you say, who do you want your opponent to be? And then they make the call. And then at that point, it just comes down to the dollars on like if you're willing to pay them for that match, right? Like, do you want that person at your event? Do you want high ratings? Do you want a lot of views, or does this person not get a lot of views? Are they worth it? That's what it comes down to, right? So it's not hard to get the match. Now, we kind of ran into a little snag for about a week and a half. It's having the other person accept that match.
Right.
One, they could either think that they're too good for that match, or two, it could come down to money. It could come down to a lot of different variables, really.
Right.
But like when I'm saying like for Justin Bishop, for instance, right? He's not out of the United States, but Justin Bishop, initially we had him with Luke Kent, and Luke just said, "Hey, I can't do the match," and I respected that, you know. And so yeah, that was
That
supposed
was
to be
fire
Luke.
too.
That was supposed to be Luke and Justin, and then I tried to get Vrej and Justin, and I offered Vrej money and whatever the case may be, and he turned it down.
I was
So
gonna ask you about Vrej because I thought
Right-handed,
he was,
right?
that was right-handed, yeah. So I think that would have been pretty damn good.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
any reason
And then
That would have
why
been
he turned it
fire.
down? He just doesn't want to pull him.
I offered him money. I'm not really gonna say how much I offered him, but I don't know if it wasn't enough or if he just was scared to get top rolled, or I don't know what the
I was gonna say.
because styles make matchups, and I think Vrej is cherry picking his matches for sure.
Because it seems like we don't see him perform as much as we used to.
Yeah, because he wants all this money. That's what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm the promoter that's going to tell you what it is. I mean, he wants to get paid. That's why he does the World Series of Arm Wrestling. He wants to get paid.
Right.
He doesn't want to go in these low-level tournaments and potentially get beat by somebody he shouldn't get beat by, because then now he doesn't have this high
Right.
status of like, hey,
Yeah.
like I'm this person, and it's like you beat me
Yeah.
at my weaker version. You didn't beat me at my full potential. I get that, but like still, these are California arm wrestlers. I'm kind of tired of people like not pulling, and that's why I like these dudes from the South, because they don't give a fuck, dude. They're here to arm wrestle. They're not here to be like, hey, like if I lose or whatever. Everybody in the South is strong as fuck. So
They sound
like
all
you're not,
American.
if you lose, you're not losing to a slouch anyways. Like here in Cali, like sure we have some good guys, but like consistently, I think they're deeper in the South. Like we have like the Armenian
No,
group.
they got the team. They got Carolina Chaos. They got Adam Warzinski and the same
Bro,
under the same roof.
I think he's
Ryan
talking about.
Provencher.
I think he's talking about California South.
No,
yeah,
like
I'm talking about.
no. Yeah, California has like good groups, like the Armenians. Like we know they're great, right? But like
Yeah, but
the
they're not
South is deep. The South is deep. The South is
Oh,
really
yeah.
deep.
Oh, you're
South
talking
is
about full
also
United States South.
American horsepower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
No,
because Armenians are known for sure, but dude, I mean, I'd put money on like I would love to see Carolina Chaos versus the Armenian team. That'd be dope.
yeah,
Oh,
right. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that's some type of shit
That's
that we're
kind of
trying to
something
do.
we needed
but-
for the team situation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, you want to see Adam Wawazinski, or I can't say
Adam
his name. Dude. It's a crazy ass name. Yeah, Wawazinski.
That's what I
or
wanted to
whatever.
ask also. How many Carolina Chaos people do we got on this Kris Kringle? I
Well,
want
we
to keep
almost had
narrowing
the
these
full,
numbers down.
we almost had the full team. We got Ryan Bellinger.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got Ryan Bellinger versus Robbie Russell.
Yo.
Yeah, I love. First of all,
Yo.
shout out to Robbie Russell. I love Robbie Russell. Watching that
Me
dude.
too.
Dude.
I really like watching Robbie. I really like watching Ryan too. So I think
That
they're
dude's
just
like
both
a
great
lizard
guys.
person.
Man, they're both great. They're both great
He's
guys,
dope.
and they're just so easy to work with.
He reminds me of Tom Nelson build, but back in the day, you know what I mean? Big ass neck and just hella.
Dude looks like a super soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does look like a super soldier. He's a killer, dude. And
I'm gonna give him the serum, dude.
yeah, I wish we could have got Adam. I tried to get Adam. I tried to get Adam with Craig Tullier, but Tullier's he's too busy with work, and that's understandable. Not everybody's gonna be available, and that's fine. But that we tried to get the whole Carolina Chaos team, and we fell one short. So, we tried.
That's
But,
sick though.
Yeah, no, that's
When I
awesome.
seen those matches, I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" I had to double take it. I'm like, "Man, is it? Oh snap! This is Kringle Bowl. This is legit, dog."
So we had
Yeah.
Artem versus Brown, and then also versus.
I gotta be careful. Because I know I'm gonna slip up and give you guys a match that's not released yet. So
That's why I wanted to clarify. I'm like, let me say the names too, because I'm like, I keep forgetting.
Dropping exclusive match on the podcast.
Yeah, that ain't bad though, dude. Yeah, we definitely got to have you back on before the end of time, or even come on whenever, dude. When we do lives, that's a good thing about these lives is we could talk to SoCal people too. So it's not just like this is California Arm Wrestling Podcast. It's not just NorCal. You know what I mean? This is like, it's really cool to talk to other people too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
That's
man.
why
So
we get more guests on.
You guys are great people, and I think this is gonna be one for the books for sure. I think this event's really gonna put California arm wrestling on the map, and obviously I love everything Bill does, and his UAL events are amazing, and he does such a great job, and he really puts in a lot of work, you know, and he's not 30 years old anymore, you know, Bill. So so I'm
it's a
trying
different
to.
ball game you're putting on too.
Yeah.
It is. It is a different
Whole
level.
different ball game.
This isn't just a tournament, man. I mean, you're putting your eggs in a pay-per-view now. Like it's a lot, and I think that to get venues is the hardest part too. It's to
seems
really
tough.
find a venue.
Seats
to
and
really
ass
find a-
like that.
It's to find a venue this perfect. You don't find a venue this perfect, and I'm telling you, like I love the movie theater, but there's no venue that I can see that is going to top this venue. It's just not going to happen. You got a full on like you have a full on Dave and Buster's arcade, right? You have a full like 20 lane bowling alley. You have
Damn.
a full on bar, a full on restaurant, like a full massive area. You go in the bar area, there's 100-inch big screen TVs up there. And then we have our own private area with 2 massive screens behind it that fit anywhere from 450 to 500 people. So,
Two
That's
questions.
awesome.
Well, you got our support. We're gonna try and do our part, and we're gonna try to promote as much as we can. I need to start reposting all the matches on our Facebook and Instagram as well, just so we could get it pushing it. You know what I mean?
we want
Yeah.
every state to see it, man. We want to
Yeah.
sell out before this event happens because we won't want to wait till the day of and be like, oh fuck, we still got 150 seats. We want this whole thing to be like, oh my god, we have 150 people waiting at the door to get in. Like that's the
Right.
problem that we want. You know what I mean? Like that's
Like
the
Chicago,
that's
the Chicago event.
Yeah, we want a really good problem, and that's what we want to see. Because if we can have 150 to 200 people coming out like lined up out the door, the next event maybe there's 400 people at the door waiting to get in, and then maybe the event after that we have to get a 1,000-seat theater or whatever the
bigger
case
venue.
is. We want a good problem. We don't want a bad problem to where we can't fill the seats, dude. And so
This is fire, man. What you're doing is killer, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know what?
Yeah,
It's really cool though, because all the people that are coming for the super matches, like the Canadians, everybody, the Carolina people, they're gonna bring other people, so they're gonna hit the tournament also. So we're gonna get to be whoever does get to be in the tournament, pay their due, whatever, to get into it, are gonna be able to pull these people from out of state, and you don't gotta leave out of state.
Yeah, that's what's so great
That's
about it,
pretty
man.
sick,
It's like
dude.
You're gonna be pulling
Yeah.
world level people, whatever division you're pulling in. Like these are world level
Right.
people. They're if they're not in East versus West, like Ryan Bellinger and Hunter Knopf and Justin Bishop, have all been in East versus West. And those are just a few of the names that have been in East versus West. Some of the people that we haven't even released have been in East versus West, and you know what I mean. Like they're still getting opportunities for East versus West, and we just happen to get them at the right time. And super excited to release the rest of those matches. So
Hell yeah, man. We're excited for them to come, dude.
Hey, real quick before anything, when you guys, is there gonna be for the hotel? Will there be like you said, to get a group discount or whatever? Will there be like a discount for the pullers, whoever does come?
of course.
And also, when will we be able to what is it? How do I say?
Pre-reserve.
Jump on, sign up for the tournament and pay those dues. Like, when will that be available?
I'm going to be so I'm finishing up the website. So this is something I'm going to release to you guys on this podcast specifically.
Cool.
So each card, I'll start with the card, right? So let's say Justin Bishop and Hunter Knopf, right? Not only are we going to have a Kris Kringle pull 3 shirt. Obviously, we had a Kris Kringle pull 2 shirt last year, right? Kris Kringle pull 1, we had a shirt, but we've never had a shirt specifically focused on these people's matches themselves. So like Hunter Knopf and Justin Bishop, they'll have their own shirt that's going to drop.
Nice.
I
like it.
It'll say like Hunter Knopf, Carolina Chaos, and we're going to drop each super match, each match will get their own shirt that's going to drop. It's going to be a limited drop though, for only a week at a time for each person that's going to be on the card. So these are going to be limited drops for those, and then obviously we'll have Kris Kringle 3 shirts as well at the tournament and pre-sold online. I'm dropping a website. Everything's going to be pre-sold on the website. You know, a lot of the shirts will be signed and stuff like that. But that's not even the cherry on the top. The people that are having these super matches, 50% of the net proceeds will go to them for whoever buys under their code. So if we sell a shirt let's say we sell a shirt for $35, I'll just give you some rough estimated breakdowns, right? And the shirt costs $15 to make, and we net $20 on the shirt. And somebody types in that let's say Justin Bishop, they type in Bishop on their code. Justin Bishop will get $10 out of that sale directly to them.
Wow.
I like it. I like
So,
it.
That's huge.
Yeah, so we're trying to change the game, obviously. We're trying to make them money before they come, and how we some of the athletes that we guaranteed pay to, they will be paid at the athlete dinner and the VIP dinner the night before they even compete.
All
So
Wow.
we don't want
Amazing.
them. Some promotions didn't pay people at all, or after the event, or they didn't even know. Some people had to pay for their hotels or whatever the case is. Everybody's flights and hotels will be paid a month to 2 months before they actually arrive, and they will be paid in cash, and they will sign off on it the night before at the athlete dinner. So yeah.
I like it.
So
Man, you already know these dudes getting excited, man. I'm
Dude,
excited.
Kick ass, man.
I don't
Right?
want people to be like uncertain, like, oh my God, I performed very well. Am I going to get paid like what I was offered? And the answer is yes, you will be paid actually the day before the
So
event.
you're saying you want anybody and everybody to know, if you want to be a part of this, you come back, because you know Trev is that guy.
I'm that
Right.
guy. That's
Yeah.
just what it is. It's just I want you to have the
That
best
is that
experience.
guy.
I want you to come to this and be like, I want you to regret that you didn't come. Like that's my whole take, is like, I want you to regret it. Like I want you to be like, this is my biggest mistake of the year that I didn't go to this tournament. You know what I mean? So
Hell
yeah,
I am.
I want it. I want it to be the shit. So
and it
I'm getting
sounds
the
awesome.
thinking about it, dude.
Yeah.
But like
I was just gonna say that sounds like a
when
really
will we
awesome.
be able to get onto this tournament? When will I be able to sign my name up on the, when the website goes up?
yeah, so I'm dropping the website. Actually, we're working on it right now. I had a few more tweaks to it this week, so I'm probably gonna drop it like August 1st. Is when I'm dropping it. What the website really is initially is gonna be. You're not gonna be able to buy your ticket for the event until September. All of August, so September, most likely September 1st. I'll let you guys know. Most likely September 1st is when you're going to be able to buy your actual ticket to the event, whether you're competing 1 arm, 2 arm, 10 arms, whatever the case is. The more arms you get into, the more opportunities you have to win raffle prizes, of course. You know what I mean? The more matches you have, the more tickets you win. That's just how it works. So that's what we're doing with that. But what's dropping is the website August 1st. The reason being for the website is because the people that we are reaching out to for sponsorships, they need to see proof of like, hey, this is like a legit thing. Like, people want to see a website. People want to see like how much viewership you're going to have. Like, we have a lot of viewership with the people we're bringing in. Let's put it this way. We have over 50 million viewers that we have accumulated for our people that we're bringing in.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
that's awesome. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's the type of stuff that we like talk to to sponsors about. This is how much potential that you could have. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I like to give people a little bit, a few little pieces to like what we do behind the scenes and stuff like that.
That's what the people need, man. The people like that stuff,
Yeah, like when you're trying to get sponsors, man, it's not easy. Like not everybody has this type of money, especially in this economy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We not every business is a thriving business. Not every business is making all this cash flow, but like we want to help the mom and pop companies, and we definitely offer a reasonable package to those companies. So if you want to be a part of it and you want to get like good attention to your business, this is definitely one of those events to do so, because after the pay-per-view, we're going to be dropping the matches about 2 weeks after the event on YouTube. So like millions of people are going to see, like, if you're a main sponsor in this event, you know? So like it's pretty crucial if you want to become like, oh, I want to get on that guy's arm. He's a big arm wrestler. Or I want to get on that guy's arm. Or I want to get on the back of that jersey, or whatever the case is. Like,
Right.
if you don't know how to market your business, like, hit me up. Like, this is like how you're gonna get that notice to your business, really, you know? Yeah, that's. And then another thing I want to talk about is the toy drive. We've really focused on the toy drive the last 2 years. First year we got about 250 toys. Last year we got slightly over 300. This year I'm shooting for 700 to 1,000 toys.
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
And so what we're doing after the event is so 3-hour time frame. We're looking at 4 o'clock. Pros are going to compete probably 2.5, 3 hours, maybe 7 o'clock. Probably out of there by 8:30. Probably back to the after party, my house, by 9 is about the true estimate we're probably looking at. We're going to take all the toys. The venue's only 5 minutes from my house. We're going to take all the toys, but I'm going to need as much help as possible. Throw them in cars, trucks, whatever. I'm going to have a Santa waiting at my house, and he's going to give away toys to families in need within the community. We're going to make a post all over social media, and the kids are going to be able to come take pictures with Santa and choose the toys that they want off the tables.
Damn, dude.
That's beautiful.
So that's what we're going to do. So
Making dreams come true.
I want the arm wrestling community to be a big part of that, obviously. And then obviously we're gonna have, like I said, the Santa taking pictures with the kids and stuff like that. So it's not about
throw Jaden in a Santa suit and have him handing out gifts to the kids.
I ain't that fat.
Put some pillowcases, man. You got the ginger beard.
Hey, just stack on the cookies before them, my guy.
Or you could be like the red one with the Rock and that one Santa.
Oh, Krampus? Is that what you're talking about?
The new Santa.
Or are you gonna be Bad Santa?
Yeah, there you go.
He's Bad Santa, dude. A ripped Bad Santa.
You don't seem like you like this toy.
You're gonna be looking at the kids and shit, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, your mom's got a nice rack over there."
Hey, he's got the bottle. He's like, "Here, take the kid. Get out of here."
Just grunt.
Get out of here.
So that's the plan. I really just want to get back. I like to, because that's shit that kids are gonna remember. It's like me remembering the Christmas lights when I was a kid. It's stuff like that the kids are gonna be like, oh my god, like I went to this person's house, I seen Santa Claus, I got whatever toy I wanted. Like, I'm sure there's gonna be families that like don't need to do that, but there's gonna be families that still are gonna remember that experience. Like, whatever. Like, we have the toys, we might as well just give them away to those people that need them, and and that's what it is.
Oh, sorry, but I'm kind of curious. Or when this even grows to a point where you do it quarterly, is it still going to be called the Kris Kringle poll, or is it going to be?
No. It's going to be called Get Cracked. It's going to be called Get Cracked 1, Get Cracked 2.
And then like December is the Kris Kringle.
Yeah, and December is always going to be the Kris Kringle poll. Yeah.
I like it. Nice. I like it.
So, and we also throw like the it's not an arm wrestling anything related, but we have it's been growing. Last year we had like 30 plus people here for our Friendsgiving. That's the Thanksgiving event that we do at my house, and it's people that bring in like a white elephant gift. We arm wrestle. We have like 6-10 tables lined up, and
wow.
We have a big Thanksgiving dinner, and we just say thanks to everybody in the community for being a part of something special, and just believing in us, and helping
That's
us make
awesome.
this shit grow. You know.
Damn, hell yeah, dude.
Sounds like a good
I gotta,
time.
I gotta show you guys my my toy that I kept from Kris Kringle Pull 1.
Oh, I'm curious.
Oh, snap. Oh, Turbo Man.
Get them to
There we go. Hell yeah.
Sorry, some kid didn't get that toy.
He's like, no, dude, this is good packaging. He shook it up. The head's all popped off. He's like, what the hell?
Bro, somebody brought that in, and I seen it right when it hit the table. I put it behind my back. I was like, oh my god! Like I put it right behind my back. I was like, this is mine.
Oh my god, hell yeah! This is gonna go to a very good kid who needed it. Dropped it into the bag. Babe, go grab this. Throw this in the truck real quick.
I know Zach's
Hey,
just
those-
sitting there like.
Damn, I got that one.
Those are going unsigned by Arnold. It's going for 300. Signed by Arnold, they're about 5,000.
Wow.
Damn, dude, I seen those all in Walmart like last year, I think. I should have grabbed some.
Sounds
Yeah,
like you
they're
need to
pretty
see
cool.
Arnold and get him to sign it.
Yeah. No, it's just cool. It's on my decor, you know. It's on my bullshit on my little thing right there.
Yeah,
But
that's a collector's item,
It's a
man.
trophy in itself. We
Nostalgic.
know.
it's a little feature in the garage. You know what I mean? The kids can't have it all.
Yeah, come on. The energy you have to sometimes, man. It's the guy you stay young.
Yeah, no, we we try to do this. I already got my Christmas lights up on my house and everything, bro.
Wow.
There we
Well,
go,
Jaden,
Plan
dude.
ahead of time.
Well, thank
Yeah.
God it's not nighttime. I tell you to go pop outside.
I don't got time. I don't got time to be doing that shit during the holidays. I still got a lot more work on this house, and I do my parents' house, obviously. But I don't got time. I just, with this event in December, that's my main focus. Obviously, besides making money, obviously doing Christmas lights at that time of the year. But yeah, that's my main priority is just entertainment. Just make sure people feel special, like VIPs, and just make sure they have a great time. I go to a lot of events where I'm like, fuck, it's boring, or there's too much downtime, or in between, or whatever. And we're trying to eliminate a lot of that. So
Hell yeah, dude.
With entertainment, did you say who is announcing and who's going to be doing the commentating and whatnot?
yeah, so we have Derek Smith. That's going to be he's going to be on the mic, and then we also have Tom. We also have Tom Stubblebine coming in.
Oh,
cool.
no shit.
Oh,
Tom
wow.
Stolbein. So he's going to be a commentator with him. And then
Yeah.
Derek's going to play MC.
Yeah, but Derek's going to play MC for a little bit.
Right. So is he going to be the one announcing people coming out and whatnot?
I think it'll be between Derek and Tom, whatever Derek's not doing. I think Tom will step in for, and I think they'll do great together. So
Oh, no shit. Okay, cool.
Right on.
yeah, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
wanna-
So September, then also, everybody can look forward to signing up for any of the athletes for sure could look forward to September, right?
Yeah, September. I'm dropping it to where you can buy your ticket for the event. And if you buy, obviously, let's say you buy one ticket, you're gonna have to buy 2 tickets if you want to go right arm, left arm. If you want to do 2 divisions, you're gonna have to buy 4 tickets, whatever the case is, right?
Right.
So I have to. It gets a little tricky when you start getting into like 4 arms. Let's say you do like 4 arms, right? I can't
Yeah,
think
no,
that
you don't
it's
want to
4
take the seat up.
you can't think that it's 4 people. It's still one person, right? That
right.
one person's buying a ticket, but we have to be like, hey, like, are you buying a ticket for the arm wrestling event? Or are you buying tickets for spectators? So there will be a ticket for spectators, but oh no, I bought 4 of those tickets for my family. I don't want people coming up to me and be like, oh, I bought 4 $50 tickets for my family because I thought that's what it was. I'm like,
Right.
I don't want to be having to deal with that shit the day of the tournament. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Like,
That's
no,
why I
you
wanted
bought
to ask to make sure, clarify a little bit, you know what I mean? Because that's very important because if you're paying $50, that kind of separates whatever the spectator price is versus the athlete price.
Yeah. Athlete price $50. So you don't have to pay a spectator fee, obviously. $50 per arm or whatever. How many times you want to get in? If you want to, who knows? It might
That'll
be
buy your
cheaper
seat.
if
Spectator
you
fee also.
pre-register. Yes, yeah. You don't have to pay for your seat. You don't have to pay your $20. You know what I mean? If
Right,
you're
right,
just a
right.
spectator, if you're just a spectator, it's $20 or whatever.
That ain't bad.
It's really not when you're
That
bringing
ain't
in
bad at all. Hell no.
these high level athletes, man. It's a lot when you're bringing in. I think we're flying in 16 athletes.
So 16 athletes, and you said you got Canadians and Australians. Woo.
Yeah.
So what? We got John Therian's one of the Canadians.
Yeah,
You
he's
didn't
one of
announce
them.
any other Canadians yet, right?
I didn't announce anything else.
I'm just wondering because I just want to be able to. My brain likes to wonder also. Hell yeah.
I am kind of curious when it comes to those who win, or you're gonna have overalls in your tournament, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so those who
Oh,
win
hell
the
yeah.
overalls, are they gonna have an opportunity to compete in the Kris Kringle the next year? Or
Of course.
Okay, cool.
Of course. You know what I've actually thought? This is what I thought. I thought this would be really fun for the pay-per-view aspect. I think that all the winners of their super matches for this is just an idea. I just thought of this the other day and I haven't told anybody. I thought it would be really cool if everybody of the super matches on the pay-per-view had overalls in the pay-per-view, whoever won their matches.
That would be really cool.
Doesn't matter about weight division. It's just randomly drawn, with a random generator, and whoever wins the overalls wins more money as well in the pay-per-view. I think that would be really cool.
That does sound pretty cool. That does sound pretty cool.
So I don't care if you're competing at like a 185 or a 310 pounds or whatever the case is.
Yep.
If you win your super match, then hey, you get put against, a guy that could be with 300 pounds or whatever the case may be, but it's just random. You won your super match, so you're going to your next bracket. I think
king of the table situation.
That sounds A1, dude.
Yeah, dude,
because
that does sound pretty cool.
Sounds fun, dude. Mix it up.
Because you have the best of the best, that won their matches, and now they're facing the best of the best in, a knockout situation.
It
those,
sounds sweet.
One of those, what is it? Devin Lair versus that one kid. I forget what his name was. That 23-year-old kid
It was
who beat
Lucas,
him left-handed.
right? Lucas, something. Luke.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about. He went to that tournament and he underestimated that guy. Yeah, for sure.
Well, for sure. But in general, you could just have the one match where you're like, oh, what the?
What is his name? Logan Bittinger or whatever.
That's it, Logan.
Yeah,
not Lucas.
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Devin's about that age for Logan to want to fight him, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's kind of like where we're at so far. Obviously, there's a lot of logistics that we need to figure out still, probably, but the matches are set. Everything else is just starting to fall into place. So obviously, everybody that's I went up to Patterson. I'm like, hey, you know what? I haven't competed up here, and I haven't come up here. I want people to see that, hey, these guys went up there at least. Go down there and support. In December as well for this event.
Yeah.
Well, you can put a face to the name too, because a lot of us are on Facebook. You know what I mean, or social medias altogether, Instagram, everything like that. But when you see the person in a video or in a picture or in a comments or whatever it is, it doesn't hit the same unless you've seen that person. Yeah. And you're like, oh, well, I can put that face in my head. I'm like, oh, well, I've actually talked to this person. It's a real, you know what I mean? Because especially with all the bullshit people, and you don't even know if it's a real person online anymore. You really don't feel like you know them. You feel personal, you know what I mean? So when you meet a person, you're like, oh, shit. Oh, that's Trev. That's Kane. Those guys kick ass. Those guys fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys go to Kane's after party over there?
I did.
I did.
Hell yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Was it stacked
I've
over
never
there
seen
with a
so
bunch of
many.
people?
I've never seen so many mayonnaise hot dogs in my life.
Dude, there was so many people there that I swear it was hotter in the house than outside of the house.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, I mean, we're all pulling in there. I was just dripping sweat, and I'm just all like, dude, I need beer. I need beer.
How many people do you think were there? About 50 or 60 people?
Ooh,
oh yeah,
maybe.
Hell
I want to
yeah,
say
dude.
a little bit more, but I honestly wasn't keeping count because the living room was jam packed, the kitchen had people standing in it, and then like the table, everybody sitting around it, and then there was just people outside. And
I anticipate there to be at least like at this after party at least 300 people probably.
wow.
Yeah.
So
That's
what?
that's
What
what
do you
I'm.
got?
Your
You
neighbors
must
ain't gonna
have
like
some.
you
You
after
got some
that.
master plan for food afterwards, right?
You already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
September.
'Cause,
I'm already signing up. I got 2 tickets for myself right there.
bro, we already last year I think we had 40 people here just after Kris Kringle pulled 2, but we had to drive an hour out back to my house, and we still got 40 people to come back this direction.
Wow. Yeah.
So, but now the venue's only 5 minutes from my house, so yeah,
you're
bro,
gonna have a
sick,
lot of
dude.
people. You're gonna have a lot of people.
we're gonna have probably 200 to 300 people is my guess. Yeah,
Yeah, especially
I'm
when
gonna
it
start
ends
setting
at a
up right
reasonable
now because
time.
I want to make that, dude.
bro, and there's probably just around the vicinity of my house, like within like a 3 or 4 mile radius, there's probably like 20 hotels. Like there's an
Wow.
insane amount of hotels everywhere. I'll let you guys know where the athletes are going to be staying, what hotel they're going to be staying at. So if you guys do want to get like a hotel at the athlete hotel, I will be getting like the best prorated rates that I can get, obviously through that hotel,
Oh, right.
because a bigger crowd, of course.
Yeah, because
And how does
I'm
that
getting hyped up, and we might have to make a whole team trip out of this. You know what I mean?
Because I
bring
seen
all
Arizona
on
did
board.
something like that. You know what I mean? Where when you go to Arizona, they have like if you go to this hotel, it's X amount of dollars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just
Is
gonna have
that
to let them know,
kinda
like,
what you're
hey,
gonna do too?
we're with the Kris Kringle pool tournament,
Right.
or we're with whatever name I put down. I'll just like
With the
let you
big
guys
boss,
know.
Travis.
Yeah.
Get cracked. The wrist
Yeah,
cracker.
Yeah, we're with the Get Cracked events. That cracker guy.
Yeah, they're all just sitting there typing it in. Okay. Get correct. All right, whatever.
Oh hell yeah! Cool. So yeah, you're gonna post where or let the people know wherever the athletes will be staying and whatnot.
Yeah. It's
And is
gonna
there
be.
there's got to be a VIP and whatnot going down, huh?
Yeah, I'm still up in the air on like what I'm doing with that, because the venue has like this big couch. It's a pretty good sized couch, but so the way East First West does it, they charge $1,750 per ticket for the VIPs,
So,
and
yeah.
that doesn't include a flight, that doesn't include like a hotel, that just includes like you get to have like dinner with the VIPs, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it includes signings and shirts and posters and stuff. So it doesn't
Yeah.
include a ton. So
A deck
I
of
was thinking
cards.
because we have one couch, I was thinking like, okay, well maybe we could do like $2,000 for this one couch, but it'll include 4 people. It'll include 2 nights stay in the hotel, VIP dinner, breakfast, poster, shirts, all that for $2,000 for 4 people. But we only have one of those couches, so I'm sure that'll get grabbed. I'm sure that will get grabbed up.
Oh hell yeah! You said you'll pay for the travel for those 4 people?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So,
yeah, for 2 bands.
What?
Come on, man.
For $2,000?
yeah. So
And that's money,
so
dude.
Get back to
that's
you on
what
that.
that's
Yeah,
what
you know what? I think I know 4 savages.
honestly, that's what I've thought about, like just having like a full inclusive package or something like that. And who knows, if they want to pull the tournament, it'll include pulling the tournament and all that shit. But I'm not solidified on it. Like we're still like talking about it and like what we want to do with the couch specifically. But we do have like these big like sofa seats. I think we're gonna do like, I don't know, like 100 or 150 for those. I think we have like 6 of those or 8 of those. But like that'll include like a VIP dinner or lunch or whatever, you know, like the athlete dinner. Because we're gonna be at the night before, we're gonna be at like an Italian restaurant. And I'm gonna be like giving the athletes like all their stuff and all that shit, you know. So yeah, that'll be a good dinner the night before. So the tournament's on a Sunday. A lot of people are like, oh, Sunday, whatever. But like it was either spend $24,000 for a Saturday to have this venue, or we'll do it on a Sunday and we just have to reach a certain like food and drink minimum. So I was like,
What the hell? That's a no-brainer.
We're doing it on a Sunday. We're doing it on a Sunday.
That's a no-brainer. Yeah, you better get Monday off because that's Sunday.
Time for that Monday, man. Good luck, guy.
You said how much? 24?
The day before, if we did it on a Saturday, it was $24K.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me, brother.
It wasn't working for me. It wasn't working for me either.
Hell
So
no.
we have to reach a food and drink minimum on Sunday. So
Oh well, the Savage
it's
will definitely have to come then, because Jaden and Spencer alone is going to cover up a quarter of that bill right there, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, me and Spencer will probably have to have a food competition on that day.
Oh
And the
snap!
whole
Plus
tournament, I'm
Casey.
just sitting there like,
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to the guy at the venue if we could do like a certain VIP package that we can do like unlimited food and unlimited drinks, like type of thing. I'm gonna talk to him and see if we could do something like that.
That'll be interesting.
Like
Yeah, hell yeah. That
like-
VIP package sounds dope though. Especially if
Like
they
a-
have the VIP dinner, like the East versus West and whatnot. That sounds super cool, man.
Yeah, I'm
it's gonna be
really
super
interested in
Especially in
that. Honestly,
California, man. I'm sure that'll already buy out hella fast. To be honest, I'm
Yeah,
already
yeah.
thinking about it. I'm like, December, I got sick time, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, are you bringing
Me
your
and the
kids? Or
wife
you
come
coming,
up there,
you
pay for
bringing
some
your kids?
VIP.
You coming solo or are you bringing your kids?
Honestly, I'll probably have the kids stay for that one, dog. I might be chilling for a few days, player.
Yeah, there's always a
Me
lot
and the
of
wife
rain.
come up with a bunch of savages, dude.
There's always a lot of rain in December, so I can't really work at that time. So, so
What do you do?
Oh.
Concrete?
No, I do touch up on cars. So
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I'll do touch up and buffing and like some clear coat restoration, and yeah, I just do
Dude,
that.
you
Like,
got the Midas touch.
yeah, this year has
that's
been really slow, but like, and I'm not exactly sure why, but like I'll be getting a bunch of new accounts coming next week or maybe the week after. So yeah,
That's my
hopefully.
busy time, bro. So if I'm hard to get a hold of that time of year, it's because I'm doing pretty well.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
Christmas lights. That's you gotta. I got a good amount of people coming onto my Christmas light team, so I'm gonna be busy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real busy.
300 accounts you were saying you're projecting? That's
Yeah,
that's
well,
that's a lot.
I'm projecting about 300 accounts this year, so it should be pretty good.
Yeah, sounds like it.
You ever had
Yeah.
anybody try to jip you on it where they didn't want to pay up?
Bro, if they don't pay within 48 hours, I go rip their shit down. I don't
Oh.
play around.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do the same.
Have you had to do that?
I don't play.
Have you had to do that though? Has somebody tried to like, oh no, this is not what I ordered.
This one customer, I gave her. So I finished her. So this one customer I got, she's got money, and I do her Halloween decor, and I do her Christmas decor, and she just lagged it on Halloween payment and Christmas payment, and I've had her for the last 4 years, and she's always typically like 4 or 5 days late. But she was like a week and a half late, and I was like, I'm gonna tell you, like, this is your last day. If you don't have my check, I'm coming to rip all your stuff down. And she's like crazy about her decor, and she does not want that shit ripped down. And she's got money. She's just like, you're not her top priority, but she wants you to be she wants you to be her top priority because she wants her shit done. But when you threaten them, like, hey, I'm gonna come remove your shit if you don't pay up, like,
About to reap all these lights.
Yeah.
bro, she owed me like $3,000. So
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna come rip your shit down. Like, she's like, no, I'll have your check for you. Like she just like gets carried away with like other shit she does. Like I said,
It's
you're
crazy
not her
though.
top
The job that you guys do, it's amazing, dude. The light shows it's ridiculously good.
Yeah, it's
It's
a lot.
definitely professional setup.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of work. We start really early. Like my house, I'm starting right now, and I'll probably be done. I don't know, like in October. I'll be done my house. My parents' house, I'll probably be done like early November, and then like I'll just be working on everybody else's house. Like I work during the holiday season. I start like October 20th, and then I finish like December 5th, which is like when like some people are coming in, you know. So like I have to make sure I get everybody done before then.
So you're doing them all through October, through Thanksgiving, all the way up until Christmas.
Yeah, the only day I get off is Thanksgiving.
You doing it solo or you got a team?
Well, last year I did it all solo, 112 houses.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Me and my pops. But this year I got, Danny Danger coming down. He's flying in every weekend to help with Christmas lights this year. I got a couple other arm wrestling buddies that are gonna be helping this year. and I got 2 guys off the streets that do other work that want extra work during that time.
Nice.
So
That's pretty cool that Danny flies there. Danny's a cool guy.
well, he's gonna be flying there. We kind of set something up to where he's gonna be flying in, and it's gonna be like under $200 for the flight. But he'll make, in 3 days of work, he'll make $1,000 at least. So,
shit.
what did he spend? $200 on a flight, so he netted 800, and he doesn't have to pay for food, or he has free, he has a free spot to stay here at my house, So,
Right.
yeah, I mean, the opportunity is cool. It's good money for the holidays for him, and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Danny's good people. Him and Alden come down, and I think they're coming down here in the next month or 2, and we're gonna work on a few things for the event. So,
Nice.
Right on.
yeah, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to know. For the most part, I'll tell you if it's out there within means, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate all the good info and the hot juice that you dropped already, man.
Yeah, no,
I'll tell you.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I like to be pretty transparent with everybody and kind of let them know like what it really takes to like throw something like this. It's a lot of work. It really is, and I have a good support system. I really do. I have a lot of good support people behind me. Like I said, Kane is great. We talk a lot about the event, and my girl, she wants everything to always be perfect for whatever I want to do, so I definitely have a good support system. My kids love it. And my mom doesn't really know what the fuck it's about, but my stepdad loves it. So, I mean, I have a good support system, and I just want it to grow and just get as big as possible. Obviously, it's huge for California for sure.
Yeah.
I think if we can get California on the map, and if I can get in touch with the right people, and we could really take this somewhere. And like I said, it's never been about the money. I've lost several thousands of dollars my first 2 events. I've learned a lot of mistakes from Kringle 1, Kringle 2. And I'm definitely attacking those avenues to make sure we don't lose those thousands of dollars again. Those are smaller scale. The first event I lost $1,500. This last event I lost $2,000, and that's just because I like to give back. All the raffle prizes, I didn't have to do all the raffle prizes and stuff. I didn't have to bring in Travis Bajent. I could have profited. I could have profited $3,000 or $4,000 on the event.
Yeah, it was a treat for the people.
But it's a treat for the people. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't care if it's something people are gonna remember. Like, come on,
Straight up,
Yeah.
In a fucking movie theater, come on, dude. People don't remember that shit.
Yeah, people it was just a great thing. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys, and obviously I'll hop on whenever you guys invite me on, and we'll talk and shoot the shit. And what the fuck happened to Spencer? Did he disappear?
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. I think his phone died or something.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, his phone must have died because he would have said something.
Yeah,
but
he just lagged out.
But one thing that sounds awesome. It sounds like you got the mind of a promoter. You're like, your intentions are very generous, and you are like actively making sure that it can thrive. And having big picture in mind is such a big deal in trying to grow something. If you don't have that big picture, like you're gonna fall into some hole, and then you'll just abandon it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Like my vision, my goals are. I'm not saying like I'm gonna be like the UFC. I'm saying like, why can't we? Like, I'm just saying like, there's like, I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying, but why can't we? You know what I mean? Like,
why can't we?
That's always my thought process. Is like, well, why can't arm wrestling be that big? Like, it's already on a world level. Like, we just need to tap into the market of media, really. I mean, Devin Larratt's already tapped into it. The dude's already, I mean, if you notice lately, he's collaborating with kind of different people, and his following is really getting bigger and bigger because he's expanding his market. And that's what we have to do with arm wrestling. We have to bring on these influencers, these promoters that aren't typically in arm wrestling. We have to bring on a different dynamic to arm wrestling. And it's not always gonna be like, oh my God, it has to be super professional, but if you want to be, if you exactly, if you want it to be big time, if you want it to be fun, like you're not going to be extremely like waff serious, and that's
Yeah.
Right,
just
yeah.
and that's just what it is.
Yeah, like the
And
one.
and and
No.
Oh, sorry.
and East versus West is now figuring that out, and they're on what, 16, 18, 19, something like that, right?
Right.
So they're bringing on the Brian Shaws, and they're bringing on, you know, Hollywood producers that are whatever the guy does, or whatever the case may be. It's like they're bringing on different dynamics that are like just different. They're not arm wrestling related, you know. So
Yeah.
You need to bring in new
sure.
audiences, new fans from different everywhere, all angles.
Yes. Yeah, the Brian Shaw's strength background, and obviously high hopes for Levon in 6 years from now. But yeah, I mean it's pretty interesting to see, like, obviously coming into the market. I mean, there's way bigger names than Brian Shaw too. You know,
Right,
like
Exactly.
right.
imagine if you had Mr. Beast serious about promoting arm wrestling. Like, come on.
Yeah, straight
Or
up.
even if he
Straight
just
up.
gave like a video spotlight, you know, just like where he's just kind of like Mr. Beast does a video with Devin Larratt, even though like I don't really care for Mr. Beast content, but that's a lot of eyes. And
Well,
if Devin Larratt can win over a serious amount of his audience, that's now an audience that's going to start watching arm wrestling.
well, what if Mr. Beast was like, "Hey, I'm gonna throw an arm wrestling tournament and give away $1 million"? Like,
That's
you know
what I
what I mean?
thought.
Like,
Honestly, I instantly thought, what if he did
Yeah.
some like over the top crazy shit like that? Just
Like-
for his videos, you know, like that's the type of stuff that we need and that people also like. They like to see different stuff like that. Like if slap fighting's already this big, come on, man. There's no excuses, you know, and especially with California being so big, we all got to work together and just push it, you know. So we got to do our part and you know promote everything that you're putting out also.
And one of the things that I think about when it comes to slap fighting, if arm wrestlers start to actually dominate slap fighting, people are going to wonder, like, what are these arm wrestlers doing? Because arm wrestling definitely like has something to carry over in your slap, you know, or just a strike in general. And if golf, like the reason why golf became like very big and popular is because you had these older guys with a lot of money. If older guys with a lot of money are convinced that they can actually compete in another sport besides golf that actually makes them feel really good and feel really strong, and you like their life becomes easier, they will start to branch over to arm wrestling, because arm wrestling does have like, it doesn't really have an age barrier. Like you can compete in it and be entertained by it, because if we're being real, golf is super boring to watch. I don't really care about it. Like I'll go to the driving range every now and then, but I really
You
don't.
kidding me, dude? I love Happy Gilmore.
Well, I love Happy Gilmore.
Hey, side note, it just dropped on Netflix today. Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, I
it
know.
dropped
We got to
today?
watch that later.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm about to go see Fantastic Four right after this stream. So
What the hell, dude? You already watched it once.
hush, hush. My friends aren't supposed to know.
Spoiler
I wanted to see it in IMAX before, so.
alert.
Yeah, well, they ain't
Was it
gonna
good?
know.
Was it good?
Oh, it was really good. I liked it a lot. Like I felt like the only character that fell a little flat was Mr. Fantastic. Other than that, every character was great. The story was actually really well done. I was really surprised how the 80s retro vibe grew on you, because I thought that was gonna be like immersion breaking. You're like, it's too colorful, like too weird, but it grew on you like that. It grew on you real quick, and like I thought that Human Torch and the Thing were like mostly carrying the movie. They had a great dynamic, and they weren't useless characters, which was awesome. Because in the original Fantastic Four, like the Thing was awesome, but he felt useless most of the time, and he was constantly complaining with how he can't interact with the world. And you kind of get that with this thing, but he was useful the whole time. He was always useful. And then the Human Torch, like they actually did him really well. I liked the guy that played him. I liked how they portrayed him. And like I will say, when it comes to the after credits, so you know when they have their B-roll before the full like credit roll, and they'll have like one clip.
No spoilers.
No, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna say, watch that, stay for that. But the full credit roll, don't need to stay for that. It's like a B-roll of old Fantastic Four cartoons, so you don't really need to stay for that. but right before the full credits roll, stay for it. It's huge.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
Show.
like when it happened, the theater I was at, they just started going like, "Oh!" So I liked it too. I thought it was really awesome. You know, and, yeah, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it more than Superman, and I liked Superman. So I won't say it's their best Marvel movie, but let me think. It's probably on the same level of that's actually kind of hard. Maybe like the first Ant-Man, where you enjoyed it, you liked it. It wasn't great, but it was not bad. It was far from bad, but it wasn't great, So it's definitely worth a watch. But it definitely has a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, just because James Gunn is filming it, and that's just his style. But I would definitely say
I'll
it's
check
worth
it
a
out.
watch.
I want to watch the Superman. I want to watch the Marvel, Fantastic Four, and see how those are. I think they'll be good.
Yeah, I think they're all worth a watch. Superman, I was actually really impressed by. I figured, like, when going into it, I'm just like, dude, you can't replace Henry Cavill. This guy doesn't replace Henry Cavill, but he is, like, he wins you over.
That's good.
Yeah, and I really liked Mr. Terrific and Green Lantern in that movie. So, like, they were, like...
Yeah, I'm about to watch that ASAP, too. Who knows? I might have just had to bootleg it and watch it for right now.
Yeah, I like watching a movie in theaters, so I like the loud sounds, the big theater. That's just I grew up doing that. I just love doing that. As long as a movie's got a great story, I gotta see it in theaters.
Well, look, man, we went on another rant, but hey, Travis, thanks for coming by, man, and dropping all that knowledge, dude. Appreciate that, brother.
Oh, and also, if there's anything you want to plug, make sure you plug it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having me on, and I'll stay in touch.
Right on.
Yep.
Right on.
Everybody go follow Get Cracked and get ready. Stay tuned for some more matches coming up soon.
Yeah, Get Cracked on Instagram and on Facebook, right?
Yeah, Facebook's dropping this weekend.
Okay, cool.
Just been busy working, but it'll be dropping. We'll have a good amount of followers on Facebook, and like I said, go add the Instagram, and then I'll let you guys know when the website drops as well.
Right on, right on.
Hell yeah. Stay tuned, everybody.
I'll try to post a link in the comment section of this below. So great seeing you guys. Sorry I didn't interact with the chat at all. It wasn't really moving very much, but those who stayed, it was good seeing you here. So.
Yep. All right, USABs.
Later, guys.
Later, Travis. Always good seeing you.
Later.
Jaden, are we still on?
Yeah, we're still on.
All right, well, that was a good one, talking about the Kringle pool and all that.
Yeah. Like it was pretty cool to kind of get a little bit of insight on that, because I know you and me, like us as the Savages, were talking about doing like our own take on like arm wrestling promotion, but like you know, and it was kind of interesting to hear that aspect of it. And but no, I'm excited for the Kris Kringle poll. I like what they're doing. I like what they're projecting. It seems really awesome.
Sick. I'm excited for it. All that stuff just hyped me up even more, dude. I'm ready to start. Whenever they start putting that pre-sale up, I'm gonna start looking.
Yeah. I definitely want to go there December, because usually December I don't do nothing. So that would be awesome to go see.
Well, we didn't even really get into what we had going on, so we might have to save that for next week.
Yeah, we're gonna,
because we do got some big news coming out.
Yeah. I was definitely kind of surprised, like just how much Travis was willing to talk, because I know the one time we did that podcast with Kane, it was a little bit on the quieter side, but so like it was cool letting him talk, and I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know how loud my mic was, so I was trying my absolute best to not talk over anybody.
Yeah, no, it's always good to get a special guest on too, you know?
Yeah. No, it was cool.
Well, with that being said, next week we'll drop some big news. We'll start teasing it throughout the week.
Yeah, no, for sure. And right now, we're not sure if it's going to be a live stream or if it's going to be in the studio, so Stay tuned, and thank you for showing up. I know Danny was here. We had the 98 percenters. They showed up. Nick was here. Bo showed up. Casey showed up. They all said hi, and Jake Collins even said hi. And so
Shout out.
it was great
Shout out
seeing
my
you
boys,
guys.
man.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't like paying attention too much. I was really focused.
Shout out Ruben.
And I've been shout out Ruben. Yeah, and I've been dealing with a migraine all day. So like you know, I'm just happy that the stream went well. You know, because that means we got more opportunities that we can do with this. Because I was so worried about internet dropping. You know, I've been seeing that like a warning sign of like the internet being, or my internet being a little weak. But my internet's always weak. I don't know what the hell is the deal. But it just is what it is.
Number 2 is a success.
Number 2 is a success. I'm just so glad I didn't have to restart it. I wish I had something ready, but I didn't know exactly who was going to show up. I thought Kyle was going to show up, but then I was like, oh, I don't know if Kyle's going to show up, so I don't want to have him on the thumbnail, and you know. Yeah. But so
it's all good. We'll have him on the next one.
Yeah. I'll probably make a thumbnail for this, but it'll be like, you know, it'll all be there tomorrow. So,
hell yeah.
Right on. But
all right, man, you guys be cool.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend.
Peace.